In the morning, when the moon is at its rest, you will find me at the time I love the best, watching rainbows play on sunlight, pools of water, ice from cold nights in the morning. 'Tis the morning of my life. In the daytime, I will meet you as before. You will find me waiting by the ocean floor, building castles in the shifting sand, in a world that no one understands. In the morning, 'tis the morning of my life. 'Tis the morning of my life. In the evening, I will fly you to the moon, to the top, right hand corner of the ceiling in my room, where we'll stay until the sun shines another day, to swing on clotheslines. May I be your name. 'Tis the morning of my life. 'Tis the morning of my life. In the morning, in the morning, in the
Have you been drinking, Onshaw?
No, sir.
Have you been drinking whiskey, Onshaw?
No, sir. Bronchial balsam, cough syrup.
Smells like whiskey to me, Onshaw.
Bad cough, sir.
Look at this, Onshaw. This is what you call a clean uniform. Sparkling lapel badge, crisp white haversack, highly buttoned belt, immaculate brasswork. It's a credit to you, lad. It must have taken you hours.
My mother did it, sir.
Ah, yes. We had your mother in here yesterday telling us all about you. Latimer, isn't it? It's so nice to have a better class of recruit in the ranks.
It's her idea. I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Tell your mother she's done a first-class job.
Danny, Mummy's here!
lift, darling?
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
You sure we're going your way?
Of course you are. Honest.
All right for you, are we?
Oh, yeah, just on the corner will do fine. Thank you. Ta-da.
Come on, darling. Come on, darling.
Morning, Dad.
Neville? Number 14's got a for sale board up.
Oh, no?
Number 14.
Oh.
For sale.
Well, not the woman with the Pakistani lodger or whatever he is.
No, I don't think so.
A few more paint jobs and we'll have a proper little King's Row. Look, please.
You know, I was only thinking the other day. We've got 2 architects living in the road, 2 accountants, 3, of course, counting yourself now. What? Oh, and then, of course, there's the 2 actors.
A couple of pansies there.
Oh, we don't know that, Neville, do we?
I went to the BB this morning.
What, love? Good morning.
The BB.
Oh, how was it?
Not bad.
Good. What does it stand for, BB?
Boys Brigade, Neville. You know what BB is.
That had died out years ago.
I quite like...
Love, do you really think it's a good thing for him to be going to all these sort of things? Honestly, it gets quite comical, the things you thrust on him.
Oh, Nev, it's important for him to meet all sorts of people. No, I think I'll cook something special for Wednesday. Oh, by the way, I've invited Betty and George over for dinner.
Yes. That'd be quite nice.
Yes, be nice for Daniel, too. Nice grown-up dinner party.
Yeah.
It's about time he started to mix with our friends.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh!
You set me on fire!
How could you? Oh, Daniel! Oh! How could you?
Damn good job it wasn't the supplement, that's all.
Now, don't get hysterical, Neville. Daniel, off to your room.
Now, bring him! It's you! I'm sure it's you and your damn stupid ideas that the whole roof of the bloody shop.
You're not such a shining influence on him yourself, you know. Not a shining influence at all.
Hey, all right! All
Will you hold on a minute? What have you got, love? Here we are.
Oh, can I have one of those, please? A goldfish, please.
Sorry, love. Not for this. See if you've got anything else at home, eh? Right, I'll see you all. Shut up in a minute, will you? I've got to get this stuff on the car.
You know he's a punter.
Can't turn himself away from the pub.
Ah, that's more like it. We are a nice suntan one for you. No, no,
Danny, you really are terribly naughty. Now, what do you want to go and do a thing like that? Darling, what's that supposed to be?
Not quite finished yet. Still needs quite a bit of work on the chest.
But, darling, you used to do nice pictures of Grandma and for the giraffe at the zoo. Oh, and do you remember that nice policeman you painted?
But I've done all those things. I want to try something new.
Darling, where on earth did you get this?
Oh, boy gave it to me at school. I wanted to paint a nude, and I didn't quite know what they looked like. So he gave me this.
Well, she's got a very nice face. Oh, darling, did Daddy break your rocket? Oh, dear. Never mind, let's see if we can fix it. No, darling, you fix your rocket. Let Mummy have it. Come on, let's... Oh, darling, you were lovely. Oh, never mind. Now, you fix your rocket, and I'll do an early lunch, and I'll come up and help you, all right? Splash down after lunch, then?
Melody, you still in there playing that bloody silly penny whistle?
Yes, and it's not a penny whistle, it's a recorder. Anyway, Miss Fairfax says I've got to practice.
I don't care what she said. If you don't come out of there lively, I shall bust myself.
Right.
You can make yourself useful. Go down to the pub and ask your dad for some money for ice cream, else you won't get no sweet.
Right.
Looking at millions of signs, she knows that life is a running race. Her face shouldn't show any signs. Melody, Claire, won't you comb your hair? You can be beautiful too. Melody, Claire, remember you're only a woman. Melody, Claire, remember you're only a girl.
Jewish boys may now leave for private study. O'Leary, Ornshaw. O'Leary, I trust you've informed the Holy Father of your sudden change of faith. As for you, Ornshaw, you may rush to your Metzus after my lesson. And Jesus said, take up thy bed and walk. And Jesus said, take up thy bed and walk. Now, does anyone know the name of the man our Lord was referring to? No? What, does anybody know which of the disciples were with Jesus at the time? Does anyone know who the disciples were? Does anybody know who Jesus was?
Robert Sinclair, she fancies you.
I don't.
Oh, Peggy, come here. Oh, boyfriend, have you? I've won every night. Do you kiss boys, Muriel? Yeah, she's going out there.
Of course, if I like him enough.
Aren't you frightened?
Oh, why should I be frightened? It's quite nice when you get used to it.
Oh, yeah, you know. How long do you kiss for, Muriel?
Depends how I feel. 5 minutes sometimes.
Oh, world record. You're lucky, Muriel. How did you do it? You know, the first time you ever kissed a boy.
I don't know, really. Never used to kiss boys. I always thought kissing would bring babies.
Boys? Got spare boys, Muriel? Can you spare me one?
Right, now today we're going to cover WIC, Wellington's Iberian Campaign. Now, to make things easier for you in the exams, I am going to give you a little memory maxim. Saucy turtles make terrible bath mats. Charlie. Quiet. Saucy turtles make terrible bath mats. Charlie. Right, now then. The S stands for the landing at Serena, T is the Battle of Talavera, M is the advance to Madrid, T is the lines of the Torres Vedras, B is the Battle of Busaco, M is the French General Messina, and C is the Battle of Ciudad Rodrigo. Yes, Ornshaw.
Sir, what was Wellington doing in Spain in the first place?
Because, Earnshaw, he was, that's why.
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't understand why.
Now, don't be impudent, Earnshaw. I can't keep the brighter boys behind just because of you laggers back. So put your hand down and keep quiet. This is supposed to be a history lesson, not 20 questions. Right, now, all of you take this down. Roman numeral 1. Saucy turtles make terrible bath mats. Charlie.
Come on.
Hey, look. A bloody spy. Where? There.
Go on, Curly, buzz off!
Up it, go on, up it!
We don't want you here. It's confidential.
Yes, it's confidential.
Shove off, will ya? Oh, leave him alone. He's all right.
And let him learn my secrets. Not likely.
Now, you better not let him learn your secrets.
Look, it's not bloody Cape Kennedy, you know. It's only an oval tin can with a bit of weed killer in it.
It's not. I'll show you. Hold it.
Oh, you're balmy. That'll never work. Go out.
Take cover.
What a wet one. You're your age, Bob. Hey, there's your voice of the Germans. I've got a banger who goes better than that. Well, last one to bus stop to clear. Going on. You don't have to go in yet, do you?
Should really. Don't see why, though. It'd be nice to go somewhere.
I've got an hour. We could go up west if you like. It'll only take about an hour. Oi, what you're pushing? We'll be there and back within an hour.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, I don't believe
I'm just a clown that used to run around. I used to have 1,000,000 friends. I used start where everybody ends, but I just give my best to my friends. I've done my shows, everybody knows. I nearly sold all my clothes. One man can give, another has to lend, so I just give my best to my friends. And so you should. And when you think that your life isn't right, you know the day isn't always like ice. You've had your peace, now it's time for you to fight. Just give your best to your friends. I'm just a clown that used to run around. I used to have 1,000,000 friends. I used to start where everybody ends, so I just give my best to my friends. And when you think that your life isn't right, you know the day isn't always like ice. You've had your peace, now it's time for you to fight. Just give your best to your friends. And when you think that your life isn't right, you know the day isn't always like nice. You've had your peace, now it's time for you to fight. Just give your best to your friends. And just give your best to your friends.
Have you got the time?
5:10.
Taxi!
You've got to be joking. You can't get a taxi. It costs a fortune. I've only got 1 and 2.
Thanks, mate.
Keep it clean.
Seen you then?
I suppose you've seen the film down at the Odeon?
What, the Cypriot one?
No, the space one.
No, I haven't seen it.
If you like, you can come to tea, and then we can go and see it.
No, I can't. I've got to go home.
I reckon I could get the money for both of us. My Uncle George came to tea last Sunday. He always leaves me some money. We could use that if you like.
No, I can't. I've got to go. See ya.
It's dead easy, really. I can easily get some more money.
Look, I don't want your bloody money now. Go on, buzz off. Look, it's not that I don't want to go with you. It's, you see, I have to go home. It's my granddad. He goes mad if I don't get his rotten sausages on the boil. It's my granddad.
Won't anyone else do it? You're...
No.
Perhaps we can go another night. I'm sure my mum would come round and give you a hand.
No, she'd have a nightmare if she saw our place.
She's always talking about people like... She'd come round, I know, and help with the washing up and put your granddad's sausages on.
No. You'd have a heart attack if your old lady came round. Do you think she would?
I'm sure.
Yeah, he could do with an heart attack. It'd do him good.
Girls, we have 3 ardent admirers of the dance. Maureen, Peggy, Muriel. Come here, would you? Right. Now, girls, perhaps you take the gentlemen through their paces. Miss Pocock, continue. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Arms up, please, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Arms up, gentlemen, or Mr. Dix will have to hear about this little escapade. Girls, that's right. Grace, think of Isadora. Boys, energy, energy. Use your bodies. Think of Nijinsky. Free yourselves. Use your bodies, girls. Gracefully, gracefully.
Make sure nobody's coming, though. I am. Oh, you lovely. No one's watching. Show us how you kiss him. Oh, go on. Go on. Quick. I've got to go. Go on. Isn't he lovely? I think he's got a lovely face. Someone's watching us. Coward, come on. Let's go. Away. Come on, you.
did promise. And his grandfather's a very old man. You did say you would.
Oh, I know I promised, darling. We call this emergency meeting at the Woman's Institute, and Mummy's simply got to go. I can't let them down now, can I? You do understand, darling, don't you? Perhaps another day, sweetie. Oh, kiss Mummy goodbye. Now, don't watch too much television. And wash that cup up for me, sweetie, will you?
She couldn't come. She had to go to a stupid old meeting. It was rather urgent, though. But I've come instead. So I'll help you put the Grandad's dinner on and do the washing up. Anything you like.
I will not start assembly until I have quiet. We will now sing hymn number 65 in your hymn books.
Holy, holy, holy,
Rhoda? Daniel? Run this note over to Mr. Dix for me, would you please?
Darling Rick.
This is the first time I've ever made this, Betty. How do you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
So I said, if he's ready for a partnership, well, so am I.
Well, you can't be more than 28, 29, can you?
No. I remember when he was Daniel's age. Do you know?
My dear, absolutely amazing the things one hears doing so well. Well, eat your lasagna, darling. Come on.
How are you getting on at school, Daniel?
Oh, wonderfully, one chance, darling. Come on, eat up, eat up. I mean, for instance, there's this Mrs. Murphy, visit every Thursday. Just 2 rooms in Packington Street.
Yes. I want some bread.
8 children. She's not yet 30.
Not crisp bread. I don't like crisp bread.
I don't know how you do it.
Really?
Oh, no. What do you say to her?
I want white bread.
And I know the fellow's relation, Neville, but you can't say I haven't stuck to it.
Ah,
Can't say that.
Have you stuck to it, Hardy?
They're so oblivious to it all.
To the squalor.
Look, he doesn't like brown crisp bread either.
To the squalor, to the birth control.
Look, he hasn't eaten his.
Look, she thinks all she has to do is ask God for help.
And her troubles will go with praying.
Just by putting her hands together.
Not to the hands she should put together.
Oh. Neville, not in front of Daniel, darling.
All right, now.
Thanks. Excuse me.
Oh, darling! Well, fetch a cloth, sweetheart. Quickly, come along. I'm
So that's
sorry.
how.
But it's not her fault, really. It's her religion. It's that Pope again. Now have your plates, please.
His Holiness gets the credit for every unexpected baby that arrives between here and Camden Town.
Well, look it up, darling. Do you know, they honestly think that family planning is done in heaven. Come on, darling. Daniel, darling, you haven't finished your dinner. Oh, well, Neville.
Lovely dinner, darling.
Good.
Neville, if I put the car in, do I get that double relief?
I've always wanted to use the Bob Carrier recipe cards ever since Neville gave you yours.
Illegal, isn't it?
Well,
You wait till you see what's next.
Darling, is that you?
Yes, darling, it's me.
Although I can't see you, somehow something deep inside me tells me that you're there.
Darling, I'll always be there.
You will. Darling, promise you will.
Of course I will.
You know, it's funny lying here. Makes one think of all sorts of things.
Did you remember to get your pink dress from the cleaners, love?
No, I forgot.
Oh, I don't know. You'll forget your head one of these days, you will, really.
The man made me forget.
What man?
The man in the raincoat on the cemetery.
The cemetery?
On the cemetery? I thought I told you never to go there. What did he do?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? He didn't touch you, did he?
What do you mean?
Did he touch you?
No. Well, not really.
What do you mean? Did he touch you or didn't he?
No, he didn't touch me.
But what did he do? Did he show you anything?
What sort of thing?
Did he show you his legs?
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
I saw his legs all right.
Now, tell me what happened. I'll kill him. Where is he? Is he still there? Mum, tell Mr. Turnstile to go to the police station.
Oh, no, he's not there now.
Well, where is he then?
He ran away.
Ran away?
The brick nearly hit him.
What brick? Did you throw a brick?
Oh, no, the boy did. The boy with the green ears and the ginger moustache with a spear running through his head, wearing frogman's flippers with a machine gun.
This is no joke, my girl. You put the fear of God into me. It's a good job your father's not here. You'd get a bloody good hiding. That's the most wicked thing I've ever heard. Now, you can go to your room. You're getting a bit too lippy.
I must have had my mouth washed out with soap and water if I told fibs like that at your age. Goodness knows I should.
He's not got green ears at all, Gran. He's quite a nice boy, really.
Do you think I could sit next to you?
Well, I don't know. My friend Maureen normally sits there.
Hey. Oh, lover boy.
Oi, go on, Lola.
Want some?
No?
Da di da di da da da. Da di da di da da da. Oh yeah. Da di da di da da. Da di da di da da. Da di da di da da da. Yes, I see you when you walk down the street, and I'm thinking, oh, I wish we could meet. Though I haven't made you look my way, I'm working on it night and day. Oh, I'd like to take you out for a ride on my bike. Yes, you fill me with pride. Though our love is not yet here to stay, I'm working on it night and day. I bet you are thinking
A bad turnout. Gets worse every month. Hey, look at Swale Squat. She thinks she knows it all.
That one, Tom. Start with that.
No, you won't get me out there, mate.
Come on, Earnshaw. Sock it to me.
I don't know how he's got the nerve. Look at him. A grown man. Wish I could camp. A nit. Why doesn't he stick the belt in the life out of us all? All this trendy rigmarole makes me sick.
Do you fancy an orange drink? There's not many people around the counter now.
Yeah, well, there's not many people here, is there? We'd be better off up west. You know, he'll be whacking us next, singing Hey Jude at the same time. I mean, you don't know where you stand, do you? I mean, either they're headmasters or they're not. I mean, why do they try to be our friends? I don't want him to be my friend, do you?
I've got to dance with her.
You're mad. What do you want to do that for? She'll only say buzz off or something. She's a bit stuck up, that one. You know, all this girl nonsense is rubbish. Girls are a load of snotty-nosed little so-and-sos.
Look, if I dance with her, will you dance with her friend?
Come off it, you gotta be joking.
Come on, just this once. I'm scared for him.
Hey, look. Well, look, it looks as though she's wet herself. Come on, don't be scared, you're Berkey.
Go on.
All right.
My friends and I were wondering if you would like to...
Come on, do you want to dance?
Would you like to dance?
Come on, do you want to bloody dance?
I don't think I could dance with her. You don't dance very well.
What do you mean I don't dance very well?
You dance stupid. You big fat fool.
I am for to worry. I'll be calling all my loving I'll bring. Though I haven't made you look my way, I'm working on it night and day. Darling, working on it night and day. Ooh yeah, da-di-da-di-da-da-da. One more time, da-di-da-di-da-da-da.
Come on, let's see it then, work then. Oh, no, it never works.
Look at it.
All it's going to do is it's got foot.
Yeah, no, big
Bloody other one.
What the other one, eh? Don't you?
Never works.
Look!
Hey, look! Dads, come on!
Melody, your tea's ready. Hurry up, love, your kippers will get cold.
I'm in the 440 yards. Can't understand why. Never ran more than 100 yards in my life. I shouldn't have forged old Jenkins' signature on my card.
Oh, I'm in the 220. Wish I wasn't. I'd rather be in the long jump. Then no one can see you. Make a fool of yourself in private.
Yeah, but that's not what it's all about, is it? I mean, you can't have people raving about winners if there's no Burks like you and me running around making fools of ourselves coming last. I mean, some people are winners and some people are losers.
Who says who's going to be what?
Well, don't ask me. That's all done before we get on this earth. I mean, you see him up there. He says, you're going to be red hot at the triple jump. And you're going to be bloody useless.
I mean, who landed me with her?
Well, it's him up there, isn't it? Once he's got it in for you, you're right up the pictures. Look, I don't know what you're worried about. You haven't got it that bad.
Why haven't I?
Well, take for instance, there's your painting, you're good at that. There's your model making, you're good at that. There's your stamp collection. I think of all the kids who like to have a stamp collection like yours.
That's just the trouble. I don't like stamps anymore.
Don't worry. We'll have the last laugh at this lot. Hand him up there. We'll jack this school like in, give old Dix over there the old V sign, and shoot off and do whatever we want to do. You mark my words, it'll happen before you can say Jack Robinson.
There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be to live with you, live with you. There's a way. Everybody says to do each and every little thing, but what does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my parade, I see your face again. I know my friend you're mine. You ain't got to be so glad. And I'm glad, so glad I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? Ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. To love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. No, 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 no. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like.
Right, open your Young Latin Scholars, Book 1, with a grey cover. Page 27, the section I asked you to prepare around the forum. Right, Latimer. Read and translate, please. Come on, Latimer, it is prepared homework.
Iulius est Civatus Longi Plissimar.
Amplissimar, Latimer. Emar, not Imar.
Amplissimar Actoritas.
Not as, Latimer. Arse. Lord knows you should be able to pronounce that. Right, Latimer. Translate, please. Come on, Latimer, it should be prepared homework.
I'm afraid I haven't done it, sir.
Take 2, Latimer. Bursary 3:30. Translate, Earnshaw.
Right, sir. Got a bit of a cold, sir. Right.
Take 2, Earnshaw. Bursary 3:30. Translate, Bencham.
Brian, don't worry about it. Stick with me, you'll be okay. Come.
Venite. Earnshaw and Latimer. Come in, gentlemen. Right, Romulus and Remus, stand over there. Stand up, Earnshaw, lad. Stand up. And vacate your mouth. Now, why are you here, Earnshaw?
Because you invited me, sir.
And why did I invite you, Earnshaw?
Well, because I couldn't translate the Latin, sir.
Why, Earnshaw? Why?
Because it's a bloody silly out-of-date language, do you mean, sir?
2 was it, Earnshaw? I think we make it 4. And why do you think it's a silly, out-of-date language, Earnshaw?
Well, because I couldn't speak to a dead Roman even if I knew the bloody lingo, sir.
Now, do not vex me, Earnshaw. Do not vex me, lad. I think we'll make that a nice round sexpennissimo. That's 6 of the best in Latin. Game, set, and match to me, I think. Julius Caesar here is going to be very displeased with you, Earnshaw. Bend over, please.
Ooh.
Next one, please, Latimer. Satchel up, boy.
Going to orchestra practice? You waiting for old Dix, are you? Well, you'll be late home. Well, why don't you shoot off now? There's no point in hanging around. Is old Swalescoff waiting for you, is she? Well, she'll be gone now. Why don't you pop along? I don't know why you're hanging around here, honest I don't. I told you it'd be easy, didn't I? Come on, Danny, don't let her see you cry. I don't know what she's hanging about for. Do you? I told her what, because she keeps on hanging about. Tell her to buzz off. Go on. Give us that. He's a scream old Dix, isn't he? His little Julius Caesar. You can buzz off now, love. You know, ta-ra, toodaloo. So, I thought we'd go to the bomb site. Old Dad has got the most incredible bomb you've ever seen in your life. He's got a... He's got a Coca-Cola bottle, and he soaked it in... He got some socks and soaked it in petrol, and he got some phosphorus, what he nicked from the lab. What? After that, I thought we'd shoot down the arcade. I got millions of pennies. We could go on the tank firing range, or the fruit machines, Danny. You like the fruit machines? Or the football game. You know you like having a go on that. We could go to the Odeon and see that picture we was talking about, the space one. Or go to the zoo, museums, anywhere. Danny! Danny! Danny!
When I was small and Christmas trees were tall, we used to laugh while others used to play. Don't ask me why, but time has passed us by. Someone else moved in from far away. Now we are tall and Christmas trees are small, and you don't ask the time of day. But you and I, our love will never die. But guess who cried come first of May? The apple tree that grew for you and me, I watch the apples falling one by one, and I recall the moment of them all, the day I kissed your cheek and you were gone. Now we are tall and Christmas trees are small, and you don't ask the time of day. But you and I, our love will never die. But yes, who cried come first of May? When I was small and Christmas trees were tall, do 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 do. Don't ask me why, but time has passed us by. Someone else moved in from far away.
May I have my bag, please? Thank you. My friend Muriel, you know, the big one, well, she says that you've been going around telling people that you love me. I don't mind it. It's just that well, people laugh at you, don't they? And well, if you have to tell someone, why not tell me? I mean, I'm always the last to know. Nice here, isn't it? Yeah. My mum doesn't like me coming here, but I'm not frightened, are you? No. That gravestone there. Here lies my beloved and beautiful Ella Jane, wife and lifelong friend. Thank you for 50 years of happiness, laid to rest July the 7th, 1893. Henry James McDevitt, gone to join his Ella Jane, September the 11th, 1893. He only lasted 2 months after she died. He must have loved her very much. 50 years happiness. Helen's 50 years. 150 school terms, not including holidays. Will you love me that long? I don't think you will. Of course. I've loved you a whole week already, haven't I?
The apple tree that grew for you and me. I watched the apples falling one by one, and I recall the moment of them all, the day I kissed your cheek and you were gone. Now we are tall and Christmas trees are small, and you don't ask the time of day. But you and I, our love will never die. But yes, you cry come 1st of May. And I was small, and Christmas trees were tall.
He's come to tea. His name's Daniel.
Pleased to meet you, Daniel. I suppose I've got enough tea. I brought extra 'cause your dad's home. He's out on bow.
I'll take your satchel for you. Oh, thanks. Here. Thank you.
Hello, Melody, love. How have you been?
All right, thank you.
Who's this?
He's a little mate from school, aren't you, dear? Are you coming in then, love? Come on, up to the table. It's not simple, is it?
No.
Nice bit of ham, Flo.
Not bad, is it?
You in the Boy Scouts, Donald?
Daniel?
Daniel?
No, the BB.
Ah. I was in the Boy Scouts. Oh, yeah, mate. Marvellous it was. All those steaming hot cups of cocoa, suet pudding, sing songs round the campfire. Oh, we're riding along on the crest of a wave and the sun is... Oh, God, some of the things we used to get up to. Oh, dear me. You know, when the new boy arrived, we used to mix some boot black and toothpaste and spread it all over... Oh.
Reg, do you, Mum? We're eating.
I always think ham's nice is straight off the bone, you know, Flo?
Always is.
You go to the pictures much, do you, David?
Daniel.
Daniel?
Oh, yes, quite a bit.
When I think of the pictures, I always remember my father. My father. Yes. When I used to ask him for 6p for the pictures, he'd say, "There's pictures on the wall." But I want to see the moving pictures, I used to say. "I'll make them bloody moving through his boot at the wall." Oh, dearie.
My Ernie always used to say that moving pictures ruins your eyesight.
Would you like some fish paste, Daniel?
The continual flickering, he used to say, put your eyeballs off centre.
That reminds me of my Uncle Roger. he was deaf ever since a bomb hit Burwell Street during the war, you know. Anyway, recently, he read this ad in the paper about redressing the balance of the ear, so he tried it, and it worked. So, he was overjoyed. Oh, yeah, he'd been deaf for 20 years. So, anyway, they had a bit of a celebration, you know, and he was opening a bottle of champagne, the cork flew out, knocked his eye out. Life can be very cruel like that.
Abrahams.
Here.
Boone.
Here. Gates.
Dismiss.
Gresham.
Dismiss.
Hopgood.
Miss.
Ingleton.
Dismiss.
Livingston.
Here.
Latimer. Latimer? Daniel Latimer? Lucy.
Sir. Peters.
Dismiss.
Perkins. Perkins? Not in today. Rogers.
I'm just a clown that used to run around. I used to have 1,000,000 friends. I used to start where everybody ends, but I just give my best to my friends. I've done my shows, everybody knows. I nearly sold all my clothes. One man can give, another has to lend, so I just give my best to my friends. So you should. And when you think that your life isn't right, you know the day isn't always like ice. You've had your peace, now it's time for you to fight. Just give your best to your friends. I'm just a clown that used to run around. I used to have 1,000,000 friends. I used to start where everybody ends, so I just give my best to my friends. And when you think that your life isn't right, you think the day isn't always like ice. You've had your peace, now it's time for you to fight. Just give your best to your friends.
I should be doing English with Miss Fairfax by now. What should you be doing? Dunno. Geography, I think. I quite like geography. So do I. Melody? Yeah? Do you like new maths? They're okay. I think I like history best. Ugh. Well, sometimes I like it, but mostly I hate it. My dad doesn't like the seaside. He says he gets the sand in his ears or something. Whenever we go to the seaside, Dad always stays at home. In the pubs mostly. We always travel together. We don't get out of the car though, really. They generally have a row on the way down and don't speak to each other until we get back home.
Melody, look what I've got.
That's good.
See? Shall we get married?
One day, perhaps. Why does the water always seep away?
How old do you have to be, you reckon?
Perhaps if we put the stones in first, then maybe it'll stay. I don't know, as old as our parents, I suppose.
If we wait that long, we might be old miseries. Most old people I know are old miseries.
I honestly don't know. When you're older, you're supposed to know it all. Perhaps that's what makes them so fed up. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know.
Come over here. So we've taken it upon ourselves to move the summer holidays forward a trifle, have we? And where did you decide to go whilst your colleagues went about their daily scholastic duties? Battersea Funfair. That's always a favourite. Battersea Funfair, was it?
The seaside, sir.
The seaside? You do realize the enormity of this fundamental breach of school discipline? It's not a minor offence, Latimer and Perkins. Not a minor offence. If you're gallivanting off somewhere, you can't be at school. And if you can't be at school, we can't teach you. And if we can't teach you, you'll end up a bunch of raving imbeciles like the generation above you. As you know, I don't encourage corporal punishment in this school, but there are occasions when a lesson has to be taught. However, you're both rather young. One hesitates to use extremely severe measures. But for your own good, try to see the error of these immature pranks. Think of your careers. Think of life's rich tapestry that lies before you. Look, I understand. I was young myself once. A long time ago, of course. But I realized eventually what my priorities were.
So do we, sir.
So do you what?
Realise what our priorities are, sir.
Good for you, Latham. Latimer. I see our little powwow has had some effect, eh? Got your priorities right, have you?
Yes, sir. We want to get married.
Oh. My word, you've got a lot to learn. I've heard some funny things in my time.
I don't think it's very funny, sir.
You don't think it's very funny?
No, sir.
And you, young lady, do you think it's very funny?
Not really, sir.
I assume you've already promised your fair, freckled first-form hand in marriage to this young gentleman?
I don't really know, sir. Don't really understand what it all means, sir.
You don't understand what it all means? You don't understand what it all means?
You're treating us as though we were stupid. All we want to do is to be with one another all the time. And we thought that meant getting married, doesn't it? It's not meant to be funny. Don't you understand?
Now, look here, young man. I've been extremely patient with you. I'm willing to overlook your gross ignorance of the young lady. God knows we've only ourselves to blame for that. But your impertinence is getting a little out of hand. The matter is finished. Do you understand me? Finished.
Temper. Burgess says, is it too late to propose? I suppose you've got her mother's approval. La, 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 la. Hope she doesn't forget to come to the wedding. La, 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 la.
You're playing at, you pair of hooligans. Now, all of you get back to your places. Go on, sit down and keep quiet. And open your young Latin primers at page 24. I'll talk to you later on, sure. It's a great pity you're not more in love with your work, Latimer.
I'm sorry, Danny. I didn't mean to.
You really like this little lad, do you? Well, that's fine. We always look forward to you bringing your boyfriends home. And he seems a nice type of lad. That's just the trouble, though. He's only a little lad. And you're only a little girl. Our little sunshine, your mum calls you.
I know it's difficult for you to understand, love, but people just don't get married at your age. They generally wait to see if they like one another when they're older.
How old?
In the 20s, older sometimes.
But that's twice as old as I am now.
I know it is, love. Only seems like yesterday I was changing your nappies.
I know, but we want to be together now.
Think of all the schooling you've got to do yet, love. And you like school, don't you? I've got all your reports. We often look at them, don't we, Mum?
I know, but I like being with Daniel more than I like doing geography.
Sweetheart, there are lots of things we haven't explained to you yet about life and all sorts of things.
I know, but why is it so difficult when all I want to do is be happy?
We want you to be happy, love.
Then why can't you help me instead of keep putting things in my way? I just don't understand it. I just can't think why it's so terrible. Please tell me, because I just don't understand. Tell me.
Good morning, Mrs. Latimer. What can I do for you this splendid morning? Elope? What do you mean, elope? Oh, I'm sure you're quite wrong. I saw them in class myself scarcely 10 minutes ago. But of course I'm sure. Look, if you like, I'll pop down myself and make certain, but I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Hello, Headmaster Secretary. Can I help you?
Shouldn't you be taking 2C for English?
Well, I'm supposed to, but they never turned up.
Never turned up?
They didn't come back after morning break.
Okay, where are they?
Where are who?
The class, boy, the class.
They're going to get married.
Where, boy, where?
Under the arches, down by the railway line.
Railway line.
And the people were all shouting, "Just wait till Lenin gets here." Right, well, carry on reading till I get back.
Upon the place beneath, it is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives. No, thank you, I've had mine. 'Tis mightiest in. Oh, yes, of course. Proceed with the lesson until I return.
I'll take over. You hold the fort.
What's going on? Where are they?
Don't worry. Follow me. Everything's under control. goes. Stop now, madam.
I'll go and cut off his retreat.
Yes, follow him. He'll lead us to them.
Where?
Miss Dimkins, cover decks. The rest of you, we'll comb that area.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of God to join together this man and woman in holy matrimony. Shut up. Well, it's not funny, it's serious. Wilt thou have this woman to thy wedded wife and live together after God's ordinance in the earth? Will you?
I will.
No, I thought you might.
When Dick splashes them out, I'll cut off the left bank, Miss, you bring up the rear.
Yes, Headmaster.
Wilt thou have this man to thy wedded husband and live together after God's ordinance in the holies? And will thou obey him in sickness? Will you?
I will.
Good. Right. I now pronounce you.
Quick, get out! Dixie's coming!
Who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well. Their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dream, the one they fix, the one you know by.
Leave him alone, you horrible old man!
Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. Before they can die, teach your parents well. Their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dream, the one they fix, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love
I'll get you, old Joe!
if they told you you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and you know they love you.
Quick, use the trolley. Come on, hurry up.
Teach your parents well. Their children's hell will slowly go.
And don't forget to change the club room downstairs.
Them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know.
Come on, Shaw. Control yourself.
Come on, Mr. Dick, take it like a man. Come back here, you fat dick.
Look at them and sigh, and know they love you. Teach your parents well. Their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh.